Hi chat, I've missed y'all. I just finished up my internship and signed the funny paper that says they'll hire me back, so obviously got a resub in celebration. Yay.
Hello? That was weird. Just didn't turn on. I pressed the unmute button, it just didn't do anything. Hi! Hello! Oh, hold on.
The title?
The title? I know. Change is scary. Things come and go. You get used to something and then it's gone. Time is a flat circle. Something cyclical, something. I got a new keyboard. That's the... No, this is a big deal. This is a big deal. Settle down, everyone. We've had this since basically the beginning. Like 4 years. Everyone is familiar with this. Everyone's familiar with this. Okay, guys. We gotta go through and do this role. Oh, this isn't. Okay, pause. Hold on, pause. Apo, answer the. This is not meant to happen. Okay, just hold on a sec, chat. Let me just. This has become like a commonplace thing. And it's gone. It's gone. You don't get this anymore. You don't get the clacky noise anymore. And that's why it's a big deal. I'm going to thank everybody in a second. Now you get this. Come on. Isn't it lovely though?
Yippee.
It's nice. This is a birthday present from my wife and my mum and dad. It's very me. It's very me. There was one left. You could only get it in the States. And then it had to be shipped from the States over. This little wheel on the right controls the volume. It's also wireless, but I haven't set up the wireless nature of it yet. I've got this. It's USB-C. This goes in here. I'm gonna give you some examples of the sound difference so that we can understand what we're dealing with here. Okay. Go over to here. And then, I don't know, what kind of type test is good? Type test. Okay. Click anywhere to focus. Do you just go? Click here. Okay, fine. I'm going to move this out of the way. Monkey type time. This is the... Oh, wait. No, this needs to be here so you can hear it. Okay, this is the old keyboard. Ugh. I don't even know if this is coming through, I'll be honest. That's the old keyboard. Now at the same rate, can you like redo? Is there like a re button? Restart test. Tab enter. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna turn the music down so you can hear it properly. I shouldn't have had that on, my bad. What? Oh, caps lock. Hold on. Okay. It's strange. It feels weird I dislike it. Did it actually come through? Could you actually hear it? Oh, wait. You hear nothing? Okay, let me speak while I'm doing it. So this is me typing at pretty much the same rate, but I'm speaking so that the noise gate is lifted, and then you should be able to hear the sounds of it coming through as I'm like speaking in the background, rather than just hearing it due to being so loud that you hear that. Okay.
Hello.
It is creamy. It is pitched as creamy. So there's that. But I also, while I was at TwitchCon, the reason why we got this is because it's a mechanical keyboard that you can swap the switches out of. So additionally to that, I also have these, which are silent key switches. So it might be even quieter. I'm not so sure though, because this is actually still really lovely. So we'll see. Anyway, how have you been? Also, jingle, 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 please. I think I owe Basket some Holy still, but I think they're at a convention right now, so I got a bit of time. 3. I quite like having a bit of audio. This is fair. You're allowed your preference. I just might not listen to it. I'm so sorry. But it's a really lovely keyboard. Very, very nice. What brand of keyboard? It's a Lumen key. Lumen. Again? Hold on. Lumen keys, maybe? I'm not gonna gatekeep it for you. We're gonna go and find it. If I go to like user guide, this is all of them, and then this is the one that I got. Well, that's not very helpful, is it? Keyboards. Lemontine, thank you very much for the raid. See, it's not available here anymore because it's not. But this is the site that I got it from, Lumen Keys. Lemontine, thank you for the raid. How was Peak? Did you have a good time? Okay, I'll thank all the subs. In time for seeing the keyboard, you just missed it, I'm afraid. I did the typing test. It doesn't even come through. I can't even hear it. They're in two minds about it. I almost spilt my entire drink all over the keyboard. That would have been really sad. I'll do it and I'll redo it. Hold on. Here you go. Listen. As you can see, it does not trigger the noise gate. This is me typing. If I speak, you can hear it in the background. But other than that, it doesn't come through. What flavor? We got purple. We got pineapple today. What have you guys been up to since I last saw you yesterday? I spent all day basically just like, can I bash out the last remaining 15 to-dos on Pantheon? And I did. So it is officially somewhat ready. Got my Elytra in Minecraft. Lovely. Went to work. Purple flavor. Literally nothing. I don't believe that. I don't believe you did literally nothing. You probably spent some time doing some leisure or some kind of task. You probably ate. Drew a bunch of people, or just like randomly, you just saw them and then was like, I'm drawing you. Captured their soul in the parchment. Okay, let's do single player. I was sitting and did a lot of sketches. That's nice.
How far do you think you'd get in total wipeout?
My hubris says I'd get all the way. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I think I have the balance. And I think I'm light enough that the bouncy ball things wouldn't be a problem. The bouncy balls are dreadful. I think if you are stockier than myself. But I think I wouldn't struggle with it. I knew someone do total wipe was just an ick. I just figured out. No, right? I don't think you could ever, like, I think if I did total wipeout, I might come out of it wifeless. I think she'd be like, ooh. Even if I completed it, I think she'd be like, ooh. Now, what is it called? Ninja Warrior? The like parkour version? If you do that, that's aura. Even if you fail after doing one of them, still aura. Because it's like, dang, you did like, you were moving. You were high-key moving up there. But going like, on total wipeout, no. Yeah, and then you got blooming Richard Hammond being like, whoa, that movie's crazy. Buy a thing, a new panel called Stuff, and it lists all the things you use. I'll consider it. Lumen Key, Shurism 7B, GoXLR, don't get that. You'll get some information about my AMD computer soon. 2 Raylo budget monitors, Canon 500, 2 Elgato key lights, 1 Stream Deck Plus, 1 Stream Deck Minus. This is the like Elgato ARM thing. Not reading all that. Or sorry that happened. I just told you it didn't. You asked me to write it down. I said it to you using words, and then you were like, too much. Well, it feels weird to less than 24 hours later do this. But gotta get your feathers dirty. Can't wait your turn. Gotta kick the drum. I ain't saying all that again, Dali. But here's your captions. So we did really well yesterday. We basically finished the monorail's like side platforms area. Well done us. Obviously we haven't done any major progress on the anvils, but that's cooking over time. That'll cook over time. It's like a slow roast. You gotta let it do its thing. We're running out of things to excuse myself from having to actually work on the Aegis. Let's go to the end farm and repair our stuff. Let's go this way. M500 Canon camera. You've had to fix monorails? I'm locking in. Hi, I'm here. What's an Aegis? An Aegis is, spelled like this, is the ship, the horse that I rode in on. The massive ship that is pertinent to the story that we're telling. It's a big sci-fi spaceship, and it crash landed anywhere from 1,000 to 20,000 blocks north of where we currently are. DLCs for them, it's kind of cool. That's sick. I know most people go for a road. Yeah, maybe one day. My issue is, and I hate to say this, all of the other like interfaces. I'm trying to be helpful. No, I thought it was fun. I was just making fun of me. I wasn't saying it was you. The issue is that a lot of the times that looks so weird, like the shadows being. They don't have motorized sliders, and I'm a snob. Literally, I'm pretty certain only this is like the only low consumer aimed mixer, low price point consumer aimed mixer that has motorized sliders. And I say low in brackets because it's low for GoXLR. But I should make the change at some point. Hi, guys.
You don't have to work on the Aegis yet because you have to do the thing at that one place.
I had forgotten about that. We might have time to do that today. We'll have a little look when we get back. Okay, there's that. This is quite bad. Yeah, the only thing that's left to do for Pantheon really is like a couple of the smaller bugs that are like hiding in amongst the code. And then additionally, all of the visual stuff. All of the custom GUIs. All of the custom inventory assets. Which is not up to me entirely. GUI. It's not up to me entirely because obviously I have to wait until I have the assets on the artist to be able to do that. So there is a test today at 9. We are really close now. The large majority of the work is done. Two hours-ish to make some progress. We did a lot of progress yesterday. It was a long stream yesterday. Really behind yesterday. Did you criminal lock in? I criminal locked in. Today I did nothing but.
Oh, cool thing. Today my signed CD of Sammy Ray's Sun album arrived.
Oh, sick.
It is signed and that's the closest he'll get to them in a while, lol. Anyways,
That's the
also
closest I'll get
have
to
to
them.
play 15 extra euros for customs to the like 30 initial ones. But hey, Sammy Ray.
The good news is, in all future merch stuff, I think the EU or the US, one of these two entities, I think it's actually the US. So never mind, this doesn't pertain to you. But the US is allowing you to pay customs before the item arrives at the border, like when you purchase the item, which is really helpful for us because it means that people don't end up being like, why am I getting hit? No, wait, I think it is the EU. Never mind. That wouldn't make sense for it to be the US. I think the EU now can pay customs when it places the order, rather than getting a letter and then like missing the fact that the order was came through from the border or whatever, which happens a lot. That's too smart for our government. Yeah, that doesn't. As I was saying it, I was like, actually, it doesn't sound like something they do. Okay, cool. I think we're good. I had to make somebody walk on water for Pantheon as a little spoiler for you. Turns out way easier than expected. Yeah, we got Jesus Christ in the he's part of the Olympians. He's my character. That's who my champion is. No one's hailing us? That's rare. Was a scam and threw it out? Yeah, it happens a lot, don't worry. It's very cool. I thought I was gonna need a mix-in or something to like change the like vanilla behavior. But you just basically do it on client side. And you basically just go like, is this person going into the water? If so, first off, no. Secondly, lift them up a little bit so that their feet are on top of the water. And it works really, really well. Like you can run up. If there's like a sloped amount of water, you can run up it like a hill. It's very weird. I don't mind telling you guys that that's one of like the features because you're never going to guess where it goes. Okay. Lisa, oh, I forgot to thank everybody. Lisa, thank you for the 2 months. Maggie, thank you for the 14. Maddie for the 9. I'm a Stranger for the 6. Z1, thank you very much for the 2 months. Anxiety for the gifted. You always give a gift at the beginning of the stream. I appreciate it. I hope they're all still here. Little Dinger, thank you for the 37. And Ty for the 20. Rin, thank you for the 20. Grove for the 56. That's insane. Galaxy for the 38. That was yesterday. What do you mean where it goes? I'm not saying anymore. That's it. I'm done. All right. Let's go shove the rest of all of these gubbins. Okay, sorry. I'm fine. I didn't mean to yell. I'm sorry. I almost flew into that chain and it scared me. Okay. Empty this. Can't believe we did it. Wow. Chains which you place can be scary. They come out of nowhere. No one warns me that they're there. Stevie!
Jesus in Olympus is like YN in insert fanfiction. They do not belong there, but everyone loves them. They have their own special seat at the table and all the gods respect them just naturally. And they're all protective of Jesus and care deeply about him for some reason. Also back to 147 channel points. Let's bring out the bits. Let's go.
Oh no. I love that. I think it's one of the like biggest whiplash moments for me is when Star-Lord in, I think it's Avengers Endgame or Infinity War, where Doctor Strange goes, which master do you serve? And he goes, which master do I serve? What am I meant to say? Jesus? That moment really struck me because it basically canonized Christianity in the world of Marvels. Worlds where Thor and death, like the god, exist. And Zeus. And I'm like, huh. Okay. All the gods of a big party. I've seen it. I didn't see Jesus there, but I saw it. Okay. I actually need to go back to drop these off. They can coexist because they simply have to now. Wait, I want those back. Wait, where'd that go? Wait, what? How did that disappear that quickly? Hey, give me that. I need one of those. All right, let's check our to-do list. No, it doesn't mean that Star-Lord believes in Jesus. It means that there is the history of the world, like that Jesus existed, because Christianity wouldn't have come about if not for the New Testament of the Gospels, which is just a strange concept that the history is like is linear. Find a way to get rid of the yellow fog lights of spawn-proof stuff. Anvils. Fill in railway structure. Done. Do front and back of train. Make elevator for channel hopper. Can do now. Channel hopper interior. We're going to do the front and back of the train. Ah! No, I've said it now. It's real. This guy right here needs to have like a front. I think I have one already, which would make this a lot easier. I mean, yeah, I guess. I'm not crazy for it. Kind of looks like a monkey. I'm not seeing the monkey. Me when I am see no evil. Does it need to be bigger? I think it needs to be like more. Oh, this was back when we used to have like gradient on the glass. Wow. Oh, and different sides of the train. I think I was going to have like only one side of the train have copper golems in it. Wow. This is a cool design, in fairness. I think it would have been cool to have this, but we would have had to compromise. Okay. Let's see if we can... Something like how they end. No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I'm going to look up like Bullet Train. Not the movie. Yeah, bullet trains have long snouts. They look so stupid looking. Like this one is not real. Hold on. It looks like was it the like Borzois or like the dog with the like really long noses? That's not real. We're not doing that one. But this one could work. That's a reasonable amount, I think. Okay. Let me we're gonna get some sci-fi going. Okay. So oh, sorry, you guys were jamming to that and then I immediately just crushed it. My bad. I should probably change the title. Finishing this train. I think we'll keep it blue. That scared the life out of me. Yeah, I know. That kind of was its purpose a little bit, I won't lie. I'm sorry. Then I guess maybe we could have like... constantly clickbaiting the views. Aren't I just the worst? What if I had like a little copper golem at the front? He was the little train conductor. There we go. I've won him back. I've won him back. Oh, I wanted to look something up. Shulker Unloader. Minecraft. I've never made a shulker unloader before. I want to see how difficult it is. Oh, that does look a little more complicated than I anticipated. A loader. I don't want a loader. I want an unloader. 249. That is interesting. So what you put the... Huh, okay. If I can fit this into the front of the train, it would be awesome. It's relatively low effort in terms of materials. No chance. Don't tempt me. Okay, so then you've got like, you build it in the way that they tell you to, as opposed to freestyling it. But show me how it works. This is absolutely not fitting. It is a, hang on now. It is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guys, come on. That can fit in there. That's too long a snoot? I disagree. Barely. Oh, now you're moving the goalposts. Double checking the arrows facing where the block is facing. Okay. Show me it in practice, like actually working. Build shulker boxes input, empty shulker boxes. Items output. Since it's exactly 1 block wide, you can build them side by side. That's so cool. Need a Minecraft server? No. No, I don't. Okay. Well, this is what we're doing today. You guys have little faith, but we've made it work before. Alright, let's remove this. So we have the input chest. We can extend this. I think we can do it. I think this is pretty simplistic, but I think it's fine as a, like, concept. If I wanted to, I could put in this here. You can see, like, a little bit of that. Maybe a slab at the front stair. This guy? Can we have a little guy in the window? I don't know if that's still open. A slab at the front stair. Slab in front of the glass. Yeah, I mean, it's a little, you know, it's a little simplistic, but I think this is fine. Maybe if we, like, chopped off the corners? Oops. I think it loses a little of itself there if we do that. I do think it needs this. Maybe 1 block longer? Wait. How much can we taper this off? Longer. More. Why? It's just beginning to look like a snowplow. Now pressure plates. I think that's too much. I think this is fine. Bye. Let me go ahead and grab some snipping tool. Doesn't need to be exact, but this is the rough shape that I want to make it. Okay. So, what are we looking at here? What's the damage? We've got this, and then from here, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd say 6 blocks before it starts looking silly. Is this all... Oh, that has got to all filter through. That's going to take forever. This poor little guy's going to be working overtime. And then we have our output chest, which is doing stuff right now. Let's remove this. Oop. How much are you paying them? They are doing it for the love of the game. They love this so much, don't you guys? Okay. Let's whittle away this. Go. Shove the rest into here for now. They should consider unionizing. They should not. That would be a dreadful idea. Okay. So. We're going to need a bunch of quartz. And a bunch of copper. They can talk to each other. Look, they can literally see each other. Where would quartz be? I want to say over here. I might be wrong. It's looking like I'm wrong. Feeling a bit wrong and stupid. Oh, never mind. I'm right and smart. Alright. This goes here. Any just normal smooth blocks? Yeah, you. Probably in the quartz chest. You were right. Turned out to be correct. Good job. So that, let's see if we can go grab some copper from over here, I think it is. Do I still have that one, like, bundle? No, okay, cool. I was worried I had that leftover bundle with me. This is not... Here we are. This is what we're looking for. But honestly, at this rate, we're probably just better off taking some of this and putting that there. We have a stone cutter, I believe. Where's the stone cutter gone? Oh, where is it? I always lose that. Bundle of what? There was like a copper. I had like a bundle of copper, different blocks. And I need to pop that somewhere. I told you, fix the useful box. Okay, fine. I don't think we'll ever see a woodcut implemented. Alright, what do we need? Fish? Fish would be in the food chest. And that would be, I think, this way. Yeah, over here. The Pantheon release date, and now somehow people think it's starting in November. I don't know what. Can we just say when it is, please? Why are we keeping it secret? We know when it is. The cast know when it is. Can't we just tweet it out now? What's the point in holding it back? Everyone's literally gagging for it. We gotta. There's not gonna be like a drop off where people find out about the time that it's getting released and then it's like, well, no, I don't care anymore. If anything, it's only good for us. Please, can we just release it? I'm tired of this misinterpretation. Yeah, who cares if we haven't agreed on advertising? We're the bosses. We're in charge. No one is above us. We can change our minds over anything. Stop being beholden to yourself. You've come in here being like, hey, this annoying thing is happening where people are thinking that there's some real confusion over the start date. We answer to no one and can solve that issue right now. Okay, it was, what is that? It was that and name tags, wasn't it? Like a used name tag. Ooh. I'm so serious. Please don't. Everyone's laughing because they think I'm doing a bit. Please, can we just announce when it is? I'll get the graphic. We can just do it today. We can just do it now. Apo and I do not see eye to eye about like release dates and like announcements for when things should happen. Apo and I are constantly like pulling and pushing against each other. I'm trying to pull. If it was up to me, the cast would already be announced. Like everybody who is in it would already be like, you'd all already know. You would have known like a month ago. But Apo seems to have this mindset, and I'm calling you out here, Apo, that like as soon as people find out who's in it, they just stop caring. Girl, Dungeon Meshi was announced for October 2027. Do you think that everyone is going to stop caring between then and now? Like, we aren't a TV show. Hold yourself to a higher standard. We basically are. It's a show. We have a large audience. People are excited about it. We've proven our worth. We don't need to be like, nothing. Announce a date, announce the cast, and go. And here's the first episode. Get for it, close. Let us be excited about it. They don't. You have a TikTok brain. I don't. I don't think they do. That people want to be excited about it. We know when it's happening. We've promised ourselves that it's happening on a specific day and we're not moving off it. If it was a stream, like a stream SMP, where it's like, okay, it might get pushed back and it doesn't really matter because not everybody has to always be there at the exact same time, then sure, I'd understand. Like maybe there's some benefit to like, well, just to be sure. But we know when it's happening. We know, and it's not moving. It literally cannot move. Anyway, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. We're going to call these...
If the internet has a really short attention span, then won't not announcing anything about it to the same proposed issue of people losing focus on it?
Whoa. I'm going to do this so that no matter who we find, they're a little guy. Okay. We have fish. We have leads. Making the plan for release date public. I haven't said anything. I've been very cautious. Let me cook, I'll be back. Thank you. Just announce it with me. All right, let's focus up. Focus back in. Dali, just tell me what I need, please. Thank you, bones. Got it. Bones are not over here. Is that quartz? It gives the impression the bones are over this way. I think they are. I think I just saw them out the corner of my eye. Okay, we're just going to grab like half a stack of them. That's the first time that I have been actually convinced it's a creeper and chosen to stand my ground and not move. That's actually really bad. I think in my heart I accepted it because I was inside of a chest and I was like, if it's a creeper, I can't move out of the way in time. So I was just like, I'll just let it happen. And this is the stream now. Okay. Bones. And then what was the thing that I was looking for that I reached in for that I couldn't get because it wasn't in it? These need to be out of there. Stonecutter, thank you. Which is, I believe, smooth stone? Not here. Is it smooth stone slabs? Oh, it's just normal stone. Cool. All right, stonecutter goes in. All right, we're good. We're done. Let's continue the purpose of today, which is to put the front snout on the train. That also burnt through a lot of... I was having to like move this out of the way, so that's good. Right. Extra wood. We're fine. It's fine. That's all you're getting. Don't get greedy. Has it always been 4 pixels wide? Ooh! Oh no! Ooh. I'm gonna get yelled at. She hates it. She hates it when I accidentally do that. No, she's here! I'm sorry. I'm changing it now. Download. Wait, I don't even need to download it. I already have it downloaded. I just need to change it. So it's this. Edit. Slim. Save and use. Luna client. Launch. I need to have like a custom asset like the Elden Ring boss where like it's just like Levantine and then like ominous music starts playing and then just a thin red bar starts growing. All these things that would make my stream so much funnier if I wasn't doing something else. And snap in. Now. Happening now. There we go. First try. Okay. So, from the looks of it, I need the stonecutter out of there. And I need this. Put that back in. Okay, so looks like we are going to have this be in line with the chests. We're going to do this. We're going to build that all the way out. So about... Okay. Yeah, sure, why not? I see no reason. He's so done with me. Well, I see no reason why we need to do that. I was just asking for the release date. But if you feel like, because in my mind, release date, give it a break, then that, give it a break, then something else. Like we can stretch our content out over a longer period of time. But if you want to just get it like done and dusted, then we can do that. Okay, deep slate.
How has it already been 10 months? Crazy.
Crazy. Thank you very much, Echo. Wait, no, that wasn't Echo. Sorry. Thank you very much, Evelyn. Wrong chest. One day I'll stop doing that. Okay, deep slate tiles. We can grab some cobbled deep slate from there. That should be a... No! What? I tried to swap to the... tried to swap, hotbar swap to the thing and I just ended up opening the chest. Alright, this deep slate tiles go here. Now we can fill this in. Then we'll do what you said. If you want to do the thing, we can do it. I don't mind. It's your SMP development company too. Okay. Kind of just like semi making this up as I go along. Semi also. This is not Project Almeo music, no. You guys are gonna be so embarrassed when I make this fit with a shulker unloader thingy, my bob. And then we'll come out like 1, 2, 1, 2. Congratulations. And then we'll do like this. Boop, beep, boop. Bam. Bam. Bam, bam. When it doesn't fit and you have dispensers sticking out the bottom. That's still fitting. What are you talking about? Just because you can see some of the blocks doesn't mean that it doesn't fit. As decided by this guy right here. This guy. Okay. Shelves. Are you moving the goalposts? What game are you playing here? I'm playing the game, how far long can we get these goalposts out of the field before the referee starts to say, put those back! Share! Thank you very much for the raid. Hope you're well. How are you doing? How was stream? I didn't eat and realized. It do happen. It do be like that. We're currently building the front of the train. I'm going to have to wait for these guys to process everything. Is that a sulfur cube in it? I haven't done any of the sulfur stuff, have I? Oopsie. Was part of the peak crew. Oh, of course. Yes, you were. Yes. How was it? Was it good fun? No. Dreadful time. Hate those guys. Have a good time eating food. Bye, bye, bye. With snowballs, as you should. As you should. Okay, this then can come over a little bit over the top, but not too much. And then that gives us the luxury of filling this in. I don't know what I'm going to do with the middle here. I should probably leave this open for the shulker unloader. But then it comes down one. So let's just place that like here. We'll do that on the other side. It'll be nice to have all of this just like tucked away and done. Because for so long, it's just kind of just been like a sheer drop. Like already, I'm actually quite pleased with this. That being said, logistically speaking, there's no way that whoever was making this would go, let's put a corner and then immediately another corner. Like, when possible, having one corner is always going to be better. It's in a real world scenario, it would be one massive curve. It wouldn't even be this like, you know. I don't think. Also, I think the train couldn't stop right before the corner like this. Yeah, I mean, it's a maglev train, so like technically only the front and back need to be anchored. Like this can come out diagonally across, and that'll be fine. So I think in that sense it does work diagonally. I did want the double corners because I didn't want it just to be like just one big square. I think this adds a nice little bit of variance to the shape. Okay. And then let's figure out how we're going to do all the like copper stuff. I think this one gets like a double whammy kind of business going for it. We're not doing this again. We're never doing this again until I make the next train. Here we go. And then a stair. Here we go. I forget what happens underneath this, but that's fine. We can make it up. 2 tinted glass would go here. Let's just put this here for now. No, hang on. That's wrong. Something's gone wrong. Oh, no, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. This would have one of these. Okay, quick bit of iron. My heart sank. I think I've done that before. Oh, wow. Is this not running when I'm not here? Surely the chunk loaders are doing things. So a chunk loader? Yeah. Oh, whoops. These 2 chunks are loaded. It should be totally fine. Odd. It's that slab, I'm telling you. I believe you. But not enough to do anything about it. Is it not that hidden golem in the wall? We killed that guy. I'm just going to do this. Actually, knowing us, it probably is a hidden golem. That'd be just my luck. Okay, I'm going to need to come back here, but for the time being, I'm going to need to grab my useful box. You're on my human TFA right now. That's fine. Let me just double check. Check the calendar. Is that the right time zones? Are you in ET? Am I still in BST? I think we're still in BST, aren't we? British summertime. Okay, until end of October. Cool. Oh, wait, no, this is in November. So I guess it should be GMT. I'm kidding. August. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm being very careful not to say the exact thing, but yeah, we're good. All right. I'm talking to you. Now you can say it. It's posted. August 9th. Yippee! I lied the other day when I said that we had to delay a second. There was like a slightly longer delay than normal because you guys correctly surmised when I said that the 21st of July was going to be the original start date. You guys were like, well, then 2 weeks off of that would be August 4th. And so I had to be like, that's why people were thinking it was September. Oopsie daisy, I lied. I just said that it was delayed by an additional or maybe not week. I said it was a variable amount so that people couldn't backwards engineer the start date. And then they took it too far. And then everyone got confused. So you lie. I lie all the time. In order to protect you. Backwards engineer it? Yeah, like you can backwards engineer something by figuring out you have something and then working backwards. There's no other way I can say that. If you have a finished product, you can figure out how someone made it by backwards engineering it. August 9th? Yes, but the recording date is August 4th. Same as Vampires. In the sense that we record on those days. Reverse engineer? What am I saying? Backwards engineer? Oh, I think... Okay, maybe I'm just confused. It doesn't matter. It's alright. You know what I meant. Okay. That's somewhat of a train snoot. Now for the fun bit. Can we fit a... Yeah, I'm starting to have doubts. Okay, I'm going to have to bring up a picture of the tutorial again. So, I told you, don't start celebrating yet. Okay, so if I build it this way round. That's also their first look at the map. Ooh, let me see. That is their first look at the map. I'm going to say now, no floating islands. Dally, you were saying floating islands, question mark? Those aren't floating islands. I don't want you to get ahead of yourself. I think I'm crazy and those are clouds. You are in fact crazy. Those are in fact clouds. Let me retweet this. Boop. We wake up tomorrow, everyone's just tweeting, man, I could not care less about Pantheon SMP. Now that I know when it's happening, where's the mystery? I don't have Twitter. Oh, sorry. Let me go ahead and share this on stream. Ta-da! I'm going to move this display capture up. There we go.
Why did you announce it today when it's not until August 9th? I will have forgotten by then.
Oh, and you must... There's a specific routine in my head that I need to follow. This is fair, but I have witnessed firsthand you move that routine to be shorter and shorter and shorter every SMP. I've lost ground. We used to announce like 2 months in advance. I had to twist your arm into having a bloomin' announcing that it was Pantheon SMP at TwitchCon. No, we haven't. I don't know. I don't want to have to. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll happily be wrong. But that's what it feels like. The only one we have a long announcement window is Rats 2. Someone, unfortunately now, is going to need to go back and figure out announcement of what the SMP is, announcement of when it's starting, beginning of cast announcements, first piece of content released. And find each of those 4 points in the window and how it is changed. Sorry. He just like took over my body for a second. Okay, there will be streams on Wednesdays and none on Tuesdays. Probably, yeah. Well, no, the recording sessions are in the evening. Sorry, in the afternoon. So I could still stream. Right, so we're going to build this. It's happening right now. This is it. We need 6 blocks of leeway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the back. And if I want it to be the chest... So I can like put the chest in the... Okay, that's fine. That's good. If it's poking out the top, that's actually better for me. That's actually what I wanted it to do, so that's fine. Okay, it needs to feed into here. So that needs to be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only the chest is going to poke out the top. Which to me is a result. That's what you said during Vampires, and then you moved it to Wednesday. Well, maybe I'll do that as well. Copium, you are dreadful. Right, I'm looking at this. I thought you said you were going to be nice today. 4 observers, 3 hoppers, 3 smooth stone. Let's get this stuff now. Driving, very responsible of you. See you in a bit. You've caused this. Okay, we need 1 dispenser and 1 dropper. 1 dispenser, 1 dropper. We need 3 hoppers. I'm going to bring just a few extra just in case. We need 3 chests. We need 1 redstone block, 2 comparators. Ooh. Observers are going to be somewhere, but unfortunately they're currently in the mix of everything. I need quartz as well. Quartz will be over here, I think. Don't worry, I'll try and figure it out. We'll try and find a way that works. I'll be pleased if we manage it, and I won't be too upset if we don't. Right, a comparator, I think, is 2 of these. 6 redstone torches, and then just some smooth stone, I think. Wait, you're holding that. Give me that. Oh, I'll just let it get to the end, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then some smooth stone. I haven't told Apo this, but I want to do like a whole like borderline press tour for one of the projects that I've got rattling around in my head. Like we announce it like 9 months in advance. Just to do it, just to see. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah! We have like a whole mockumentary, documentary, like making of design decisions, how it's pushing like the boundaries of what's possible in Minecraft. All that good stuff. I can't say, unfortunately, which one, but I guess I could DM you. If only there was a way for me to privately message you. Shame. Ah! I fell. DM me? Oh, right, yeah. Where is the, Oh, no, my... Okay, I can't do spoilers anymore.
Whoa, 10 whole months, that's crazy.
Thank you for the 10 months, Miss Rule. Coming up here to the shulker box. I'm gonna shove this. I just went and made something. Oh, it was that. Okay, that's fine. So your buttons are labeled weird? Okay, I see. Right, what else do I need? I need a piston, 2 sticky pistons, a redstone block, and... Oh, the chests need to go in here too. 4 observers. Very annoyingly, I just put all the observers away. Be next to your bracket keys. I see it, but when I type it, it does something else.
To buy 1 enter key. So much has changed since yesterday.
Yeah, when I took it out of the box, that was the first thing I thought of. I was like, wait, I no longer have the L shape. One of these. Sorry, no, wait, it does go in there. It does go in there. Please check in there. Please check in there, little copper golem. I'm sorry. Okay, phew. I thought he wasn't gonna pop it in because I had it opened, and he was like, "Well, I won't look in there, I guess." I'll change it after stream. Right, 2 sticky pistons. Where are those kept? Did I pick that up? Oh. Pistons. 1, 2, 3. Some goo. 2 sticky pistons. Okay, we need some smooth stone. Actually smooth stone this time, not just like the pretend stuff. Oop. Okay. And I think that's it. Oh, 4 observers. I don't know where those are in the system currently. I know they're over here, but they're somewhere else, and I don't want to make any more. I'm going to have to go through and punch all of the glass out till I can find it. Aha! Lovely. Oh, I need 1 more. Did you have another little guy? Don't suppose you had any more, did you? Do I only have 3? Is that it? These guys are just bones. Just gubbins from here on out, I think. Oh! Nice, good. Okay, cool. So, we've got everything we need to make this shulker unloader, which I've never made in Minecraft or in real life. So this will be my first time doing that. First for everything. Right, let's begin. I'm not allowed to join in on a joke, Danny. What the heck? Place a drop on top of the temporary block. I'm going to need to duplicate this so I can see what it looks like eventually. Because I don't know how high we're starting. Okay, this block is the first. I love that you put all the glass in and just keep breaking it to access the cats. I have to. Okay, so first block being placed for this. I think they said dropper. Place a dropper. Okay, grab the dropper. This is going to go here. I really hope this works. This is going to look really interesting. Okay. What if it doesn't? I will have lost 3 minutes of my time. Put a building block in front of this. Will you say if I was right if you can't do it? Sure. Humbleness costs nothing. Okay. Dig a 2 wide hole and add 2 chests. This is actually good because then we can access the chests from underneath. So that's quite nice. Except with dignity. Dignity is worth nothing in the afterlife. Okay. Dig a 2 wide hole and add 2 chests. Place hoppers on top of the chests. Kaplow!
Quaplo. Hi chat. How are we all?
Well, we're doing well. Don't get philosophical on me now. How could I not? How could I not, Portal? If given the opportunity. You want to know why this is so... Why this is such an end of an era? Because I'm no longer going to have the Highland, like, Minecraft keys that they made on my thing anymore. Thin is sorted at least, which is nice. Now I don't need to, like, actually use the keyboard. I can take off all the keycaps. So we got that. Button fuzz. Can't you move them over? I figured it was time to let them go. I made a very, very subtle reference there that people are either choosing to ignore or... I did not like that last sentence. Okay. Sap, I said that dinner was sorted because we have a new keyboard. It's a reference to an old Orange Juice TV community hated bit. There we go. They're locking back in now. They've been reminded. Okay, add a sticky piston on top. Place a redstone block to that sticky piston. $20 gifted. Don't try me. Actually, don't try me. We're not doing this again. I had no one in my house that could stop me last time, but now my, I think my wife actually would probably make me sleep on the Z bed again, and I really don't want to do that. That's crazy. Place a dispenser facing down next to the building block. Does anyone have a clip of that? It's old. It's old. Okay, I think we now need to do that pointing down this way. Add an observer facing away from the hopper. We have to get into the belly of the beast here. No, can't go that way. Yeah. No, that's part of... That's just the exact same place again. Can I come up through here? Kind of? Better to come up through here, I think. Oh, cool. We can remove these 2 blocks. Those aren't needed. And then we can place an observer facing away from the hopper like that. Place a piston on top of that observer facing towards the hopper. Okay. So far, this has actually been a pretty easy build, which I'm pleased for. Add an observer facing up. Well, that's going to be tricky to get to. My dignity. You need that. Okay, what can I remove here? I need to be able to place... I need that for the afterlife. Okay, I think it's going to have to be like this. There we go, that worked. Cool. Now what? Jump up on top. Place an observer facing towards the redstone block. Okay, alright. I might be able to like elytra hop up here. There we go, cool. Okay, so now we need to place one facing this way. Move that. Now what? Add a hopper at the top of the dispenser. This is really weird. Okay, place a chest on top of the hopper. This is the bit that was poking out, that little chest there. But honestly, I don't even need the chest. I can just access the hopper directly. Whoops. Add a sticky piston and a building block on the one side. On what side? Okay. Sticky piston and another building block, which I don't have. Give a little hat. Okay, sticky piston goes here. And then a building block underneath the sticky piston, I'm assuming. There we go. Smooth stone. There we go. That goes here. Okay. Are we almost done? That looks done. And then we're done. Filled shulker boxes. Let's try it out. Wait, we're not trying to... This... Actually, hang on. Empty shulker boxes. Items output. Okay, so this actually needs to wrap round to over there. That's worked out really well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the shulker boxes end up in that, which I can access like this. Okay, let's try it out. I mean, we have this, which we can try out, but you can tuck the empty shulker box. You can tuck the empty shulker chest in the front. Oh, true, yeah. I could pop it like... Hang on. I could like... point it. Because it doesn't need to be a slice, this one. I could just have it like facing here. Like this. And then going that way. Now we can cover this whole thing up. Oh, that's nice. Okay. If we can, like, bevel this out a little, I think this won't even look too suspicious. Was there a comparator placed down that broke? Oh. How do you get into it? We can just open up the side. Like, I think it's literally just behind one of these. I found it. It's so gross. Go ahead. Give me the sauce. Here? Yeah, why not? I'll double check where the comparators went. Do we have to watch it? You can close your eyes, chat. Okay, I'm going to just fast forward this. There was 2 comparators. Let me double check that neither of them broke. Oh, yes, you're right. One did break. It was right there. Good spot. Thank you. Okay. This is not for the faint of heart. Okay, this is a whole VOD. You've sent me a 2-hour VOD. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. It actually was really gross. It actually was really bad. Because Bagheera existed in the house. And so there was just hair everywhere. Back just in time, I see. Well, depending on how you look at it, maybe not. Alright, this is... Wait, I knew Katie Gobert back in August 2021? Excuse me? Katie replied to this tweet. That's insane. I didn't know. Wow, small world. So anyway, this is your last chance. Slightly gross thing coming up. So this is the keyboard. I snapped it in half because chat gave me enough money to buy a new keyboard. And when I snapped it in half, I showed them what existed underneath. Sad. Underneath the keys.
Oh no.
I can't wait.
Yes, my stream lagged. Okay, I won't be able to see.
Oh, Radoons is here. And then there we go.
No, it came back.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Kyle F!
Yes! Yes! Absorb! Absorb!
Absorb.
I mean, why?
And Eloise as well. Wow, what a throwback. I did it for money. I did it for money. I didn't just do it for the thrill of it. I'm not an idiot. Now it's just a funny thing to point back to. But I'm a husband now. I have some respect. I'm a grown man. I was doing anything back in 2021. You know, I hadn't solidified my place in the space yet. Every day was a new opportunity. Dare I say, was I clip farming? Mayhaps, yes. A different life. Cat ears, maid dresses, whole shebang. Right, we need some sticks. You got bloomin' people in Streamer U doing anything they can to get the clip. That's a certain different type of other side of Twitch. And I used to engage in that a lot more before I became, like, you know, popularized and cemented in the space in the corner of the internet that I'd created. And now there's no need for me to do that anymore. Do I not have that? No, I don't. Yeah, I will be honest. I don't remember the keyboard looking that gross, but it really does.
Bonk.
Eloise, we just heard your voice. If you only just got here, you missed the tale of the keyboard gunk again, and I played the clip, and you, Carl F, and Redunes are all reacting in the call to me chowing down. Oh, no thank you. So we can actually access the chest. Okay, this is actually kind of a stupid way about this, but I don't care. We're gonna try it anyway. I'm not gonna play it again. I'm not gonna play it again. Right, where are all the hoppers? If I do this. He does it again later, by the way. I do a second piece. Was that part of your campaign for the election? No, I don't think so. Bet that got you a few votes. Awful news. Dreadful, awful news. So, I think what I want to have happen is the shulker chest, I want it to be on this side so that we can fly here, and right there, that's where the chest would be. We'll make like a little indentation. But to do that, we're then going to need to flip these round, which is fine. We can actually remove this and this. Wait, no, this doesn't work. Oh, crud. Pokemon! Hello! Chat, we've biffed it. Look. These go here. They're meant to go into the copper chest sitting one above. But this... What did you biff? I biffed the layout. The shulker items go down into here. And then they need to go up into this. You can make items rise. You can. We've done it a lot, but the contraption we use to make it happen is kind of big. So it needs to go up by one, but if it goes up by one, it won't fit. Because right now it looks like this. Which I like, because this exposes this, and then we like put a shulker in here. But if it was one more, it doesn't really fit the streamlined vibe that we're going for. So we need to lift up. What's the easiest way to lift a block one up? That's the fun part. Oh, dang. Piston? No, it has to be something that has... Pick it up and put it there. With a hopper! With a hopper! You know, stop being facetious. You know what I mean? We have to get from here up one block. I'm going to the restroom. Thank you for the raid, Beckymon. Hello, Raiders. I'll be back in a second. Okay. I need to do some Googling. How to raise hopper chain up by 1 in Minecraft. Any way to make items go up
Would
from a
leading hoppers
hopper?
into upwards facing dropper leading into another hopper going into the copper chest not work? You'd just have to make sure the dropper was powered right. I may be very wrong.
So the tricky part in this is the hopper dropper has to be powered, and we only want to power it when there's something in it. And we've found that that is actually surprisingly a difficult thing to do, because if you try and power it all the time, which we could, in fairness. Hold on. Like maybe we make an exception for this one just because. But basically we have a run of these, and then we have a copper chest. And then I believe we have, I think there's an empty space. I think there's an empty space underneath it. Where? Where's the creative world gone? Okay, we're gonna quit the game. Relaunch it. I was scrolled all the way up, I thought, in the menu. Oh, it's there now. I guess I'd like perfectly like scrolled down too low. Odd. Sorry, that was weird. Okay, let me just jump back in there real quick. There is a chest underneath it. Okay, fine. So chest. So we can't have that. The upwards bit needs to happen at a different time. Something goes in. I get the easiest way is literally just this. Things go in, they go up. Hey, little guy. Yeah, that's really good. You're picking it up out of there. You're putting it into there. That's really good, man. Good job. Oh, that can't go in there, can it? I guess you'll just walk around with that forever now. So there's just going to be this clicking forever. There's no way to not do this unless you don't have these connected when it's empty. And to do that would require a piece of machinery that we've spent a long time on, which I now can't find. Yeah, I think an exception is going to have to work because we don't really have any other choice. All right, let's do it. It's the sound of the train engine. Wow. We'll make anything work if we need be. If we need be. Okay, so what is that? What does that do? Why does that face into the block? What purpose does that hold? You have two of these here. What do you do? Weird. Never mind. We could add a note block in. Okay. So, this one, I believe, this is the shulker output. This one is the output that we need to funnel upwards. Which I don't think we're going to be able to do anymore. This needs to all come out. Okay. Cool. We'll just siphon all of that out. Right. Then we can have this. It's gonna just have to, you know what? It's just gonna have to go out for the front. It can't go out the front. Okay, you know what? We'll just take it. This goes out this way. This is gonna have to go along here to reach this. This is gonna have to, yes, come out the front. Which is gonna look a bit odd, but technically should still be fine. Oh wait, we can make this a copper chest to kind of help with the vibe.
I've made a spreadsheet and put it in the Discord of what you were talking about with the lengths between the POW SMP announcements.
Let's check it out.
Spoiler at 2 is the longest by a lot.
Oh, okay. Was Apo correct? You said you put it in MISC? Let's take a look at this. Open Media Link. Okay. From the date being announced to the first cast announcements, there was 4 days. For Pirates, it was 8 days. For Rats 2, it was 105 days. Wow. We announced that we were going to do Rats 2 3 months before we announced who was in it. That's awesome. Then we had 30 days. Then the Apo effect started coming in. Right after here. You see all this ground I lost? So then we had 3 days between vampires and casts being announced. I'm assuming this means the end of cast announcements. And then from after the last cast announcement to the SMP starting, it was 5 days, 9 days, 3 days, 2 days, 2 days, 6 days. Okay, all right. Yeah, that sounds about right. So really the point that's up for discussion here is this. And if this is anything to go by, you guys are what? Like, how many weeks off are we? 3? Something like that. Because there was a lot of time as a streamer to like engage in theories, which was fun, but I think less than that is chill as well. Obviously, like, the last people don't get as much leeway with the early announcements. Yeah, about 2 or 3 weeks. So this number is probably also going to be quite small between the end of the cast announcements and the SMP starting. Interesting. Okay, let's see if we can finish this train. Wait. This is not... We left sci-fi. That's fine though. What was I going for? Copper chest. I forget where the copper chests are. Yeah, you've just clocked what it was. Where are the copper chests kept? There you are. Okay, if we put this chest here, I think this won't look too out of place. That looks fine. Great. We made it work. I'll always overcome these obstacles. Beautiful. Next, we want our little, like, duo observer set up with the dropper. We need one observer here. Hopefully there's some more observers that have been dispensed into the observer area. Yes, there have been. Good. This. I'm also going to need a dropper while I'm here. I think, technically, I don't know which I need, a dropper or a dispenser. So I'm going to take both. Ow. Shout out Portal for the great idea. Okay. So if I just have this here, and then this here, that's now flashing. And we can just have this. Dispenser. Hardly Noah. I think we're good to go. Am I disappointed about that sound? A little. Does it matter? No. Let's pop this back. Pop this back. We can't put a block here. We could put one here, and I think I will. Actually, I can't do that. Wait, can I? Let's see. So, I need to grab a shulker box. I don't know where they would be. That pressure plate couldn't have lined up perfectly. True. True. That's really inspiring. Count your blessings. Okay. Let's grab one of these and fill it up with some amount of... We'll just grab all of this. Alright, let's see if this worked or if that was all for nothing. All I gotta do is pop this in here. Was that it? That can't have been it. Yeah, not quite, eh? Alright. Test 2, I guess. Oh, the comparator's gone. That's why. Thank you, yeah. Thanks, Portal. Okay, I need to be able to break into here. Pop this here. Put that back. This should also be one of these as well. Okay. For realsies this time, here it is. It's interesting that if it has something in it, it's quiet. Oh. Curses. So close. You just got to do this way. Okay, that's being fed through. Why did those two... Why did these guys stop? That shouldn't have happened. It's not too big of a problem. We can just shift them over one. Aussie connectivity? Probably. I didn't realize that that could affect the observers. But most likely, when in doubt, blame that. Right, let's remove these. And it's going to fill up all of this. And then eventually... I think it's constantly powering the dropper. That's fine. We can shift this all over one. It's not too bad. Right, let's do that now. No point waiting. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, okay. It must have been, yeah. It must have been quasi-connectivity. Okay, let's remove this. That. Give me that. This can then go to here. Actually, we should probably place these first. Grab that. I think this one can just go here.
Hey Owen.
Cool
Hey,
through
chat.
the...
Happy Friday.
Hi.
Hope everyone has a great start to the weekend and enjoys the stream.
Thank you.
Coach TV support
Grab
Berry
this.
to heart.
Gotta be careful not to get stuck inside of the machine here. Oh, good. Lovely. Hope you're well, Barry. There we go. Okay, not that. It's not going to be a dispenser. It's going to be a dropper. There we go. Now we're cooking. This is emptying all of the... Let's get some different music going. Boop. That'll slowly be releasing all of the stuff inside of the shulker box. Wait. Oh, I thought it was going to line up, but it's too fast. For a second, it was there. I don't know how much cobblestone we put in here, but... Looks like the throughput is the exact same, which makes sense. You got this little guy. IRL, real life. Okay. Once this is done, we'll get our shulker back, hopefully. And then we can patch all of this up and call it there. For this part of the stream. We got another hour? Yeah, we got another hour. I actually forgot about the test. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, how long is it going to take? When I thought shulker unloader, I was thinking more of the kind that metric cubed. Hey, there we go. Had where it uses like 4 hopper minecarts that are perfectly placed at the corners that you put the shulker in. It just goes like, and all of the stuff gets like taken out of it immediately. Like it literally happens in less than a second. It's insane. But whatever, it's fine. So why did we do that when we bothered to make the system that has... Hold on. Link probably has a bunch of really nice things as well that makes watching his stream so much better than mine. Why did we do that when we made the system that all of these things are meant to hold all of this stuff? Well, sometimes I don't want to have to come over here, put the shulker down like I did at the beginning of this stream, drop everything onto the floor, and then put it in here. So for the pink boxes, these ones, these are the ones where now I can just come over, chuck it into here, and then I can be like, cool, that's done. And if I ever want to... Also, I don't need those anymore because I can do this little jump up here. If I ever want to add something directly, I have this little platform here. And I'm actually going to grab some of this stuff from... I can't access it once it's in there. I'm going to make it so that I can just drop things directly into the hoppers if I don't have a shulker box available. So that's that, really. That's nice and done. I think we need to... Is the overflow chest still patched? Is that still okay? I think that's still functioning. Up. Yeah, it looks like that's working fine. We can grab this. Eventually, it would be nice to have the overflow chest come straight out to a different compartment, but this is fine for the time being. What do we have in here? Just a bunch of gubbins. Random stuff. I'm surprised. We must be overflowing on Netherrack if that has made its way through. Thanks, Portal. Thanks for your help. Oh, no, it's not that we ran out. It's that we didn't have any in here. Let's just do a little line here so I don't forget. Okay. So that is technically the front of the train done. Let's take a little look. It's certainly not the nicest thing I've ever built. But at least it's done. I need to put some blocks over this. Probably some iron trapdoors. It leaves a lot. It's a droop snoop. It's certainly unique. Very polite way of saying that, yeah. I can take this out at least and put this here just to help a little. Thanks, guys. Anyway, let's go fix the back. The back's not going to be nearly as quote-unquote glamorous as the front. Oh, wait, the back's done. Oh, sick. We don't want this here anymore. Wait, really? I feel like that leaves a little... You know what? We can put some like signs here to kind of like cap it off. And how do you get up? I'm just not going to be hopping onto the top anymore. Let's go into here. Okay, this is broken. Wait, is it because this one is now running? Okay, this thing is causing too many issues. Hey guys, I'm here to save you. Can you shove over a little? Can you shove over a little, please? Yeah, that's good. There, are you freaking out now? They're bisexual, yeah. I think they're okay now. Weird that you can see that. Okay, if I go up here, up this. I might regret doing this, but if I'm quick enough, it shouldn't matter. Good. Lovely. Alright. There may or may not be a golem somewhere around here that's causing issues for us. Wait, it is running. Wait, maybe not. It's difficult to say. The bottom one might have taken precedence and started running, stopping the top one. Right, well. Somewhere there's an iron golem. Why are you battered up? Did I do this? No, I killed you. No, you didn't? Oh. Okay. You didn't. I also didn't kiss him. I'm almost certain I didn't kiss him. I know a lot of people have been saying, did Owen and the Iron Golem kiss? It's not true. Hopefully doing that will have freed us up from this issue. True, does Bruno Mars is gay? What were you doing AFK at the... No, I'm not answering any more questions. Well, we just kind of have to hope that more spawn now, I guess. Okay, so what were we doing? Oh yeah, I was getting iron in order to put the trapdoors down. Need to break the tough blocks? What tough blocks? Oh, because something... Oh, yeah. Wake up, guys! Oh, there he goes. Oh. I don't really know if I want this one working. I want the top one working, ideally. This one's better. So I'm tempted to just kill the zombie. But also, it was really hard getting him down here. So I'm also tempted to not do that. What I could do is... Hang on. A little column A, little column B. Alright guys, stop freaking out. You can go back to sleep. There we go. There. This farm is now no longer working. And golems won't spawn there. And we're just gonna have to hope that more spawn on the top side. Wait, I need the... I keep forgetting I came here to do this. Oh, nighttime. Great. Okay. Very excited. Iron trapdoor. There, and then we would drop things into there. It just says waving at you. Cool. And then if I need to, I can access this through here. Great, good job, little guy. Keep it going. Signs. This is when the, I would like those grey signs that we can now get from the, like, dappled wood, you know? That'd be nice. But I'll take this as a second choice. And then white, I guess. Maybe some like bulbs at the back. I think the bulbs are over here in the light source area. Nope, never mind. They're in their own special area, which is somewhere along here. There's two. I kind of like the streamlined look of bringing it in slightly. Doing that. It's kind of a bit of like a wide load, you know? Like it's very flat on the back. It's not nearly the same kind of vibe as the rest of the train, but it's fine. I don't think it's a problem. I'm gonna try and help it out a little bit by getting rid of that. Dang, if I only had that one button that I had just made. Accidentally. Daylight sensor? Huh? That's going to oxidize over time. Turn them off and on. Oh, no, that's okay. We'll just have that. Okay. Cool. Train done. This is so silly that this is growing so tall. What are you doing here, little guy? Do you have to be here? No, I don't think you do. Technically, I need to fill that in, but that's fine. We can do that another time. Oh, wait, cool. I imagine Luan will want to eat at some point, so I might need to end before the test. I just asked my question maybe after camp. You can ask a question. What? Oh? Did I miss something? Okay. Okay. How do you load packs so fast? I know that we've been memeing on this computer for crashing, but that was genuinely my fault. This thing loads resource packs like nobody's business. Look at this. Remember how long it used to take me to do that? It's instant now. Like it is a good computer, I just didn't know how to handle it properly. Is it you guys waving at me again? Thought so. August question was lost to time. No! Will we ever find out what happened in the tavern of Martin and Z? Gosh, it's such a bygone era of my life, and it was only like a year ago. I want to help, but I don't know what you mean. I know who Z is, and I know who Martin is, but I don't know which... I feel like this is something you need to ask Toby. You did it? What did I do? The chat goes, yeah, fair enough. Did I just forget this? I just think I need more context. I'm so sorry. But it's not family friendly. Then never mind. Then I'm afraid your question will likely be lost to time forever. It's sounding like. I'm very sorry. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Okay. Let's keep it moving. I just blacked out or something. Who can say? Who can say? Okay. We need to figure out how we can... I think we can just put them here. I'm just trying to find sneaky ways to put bulbs in places in case you can't tell. Oops. Wait, is this not oxidized? Oh, weird. Nice. I don't know how I'm going to do the rest of the train, but that's a conversation for another day. It's a shame that the blue versions of these lamps don't give a lot of light. What do you think? Maybe just here? I think that's fine. It just needs to look like it makes sense for the block to have lighting there. And I think that's fine. I think I could make it better by putting some copper around it. I'm gonna do some decal. Maybe like some of these. Yeah, I was thinking some signs or some trapdoors. Whoops. And this would go like here and here. And then this would go back up onto there. Let me grab some acacia signs. Even do repair like trapdoors around it, make it blend into the wall. This is a good point. I think I'm going to do this, by the way. That might help as well. Yeah, I like that idea. Let me try that. I don't think that's enough. That's not how that works. You're a professional on this. Yeah. There we go. Pale oak is one of the best things ever added. White signs, yay forever. I think you're right. I think that's better. We'll let the mind fill in what that could be. Okay, let's just run back here and access this. I mean, we can just put it straight in here. We don't need to do that. Put these gubbins in here. So, obviously, all of these ochre frog lights are actually meant to be here because they're the ones that exist in the canon biome that we're in. But we can help ourselves out by just trying to make the whole world a little bit safer. Ah! Genuinely didn't mean to do that. Didn't see that there. Yeah, hi chat. Wait, waving at me. I think these things make sense for them to have light here, and we're just trying to get rid of all of these little red spots everywhere. Has that happened before? Safe island. We're getting there. Now, eventually we'll turn all these on as well, or we'll have them always on or something. I don't know. Tempted to put like lights underneath the anvils at certain points just so it's always on, and then animate these lights, like wire these actual lamps up so that they then, you know, stay on and have like the pulsing. We could just use ochre frog lights underneath. Kind of semi-tempted to do that next time. Let me just check if it works. Because we have an insane amount of ochre frog lights. This isn't even all of them. Most of them are in the Nether at the frog farm. We would use yellow so that if we ever have shaders that make use of the fact that the frog lights have different colors, then we want it to have the same color as all the other things in the world. Let's just quickly sleep. Why do we have so many? We have a frog farm in the Nether. A frog light farm. So the idea being... Wait, can you see that? I thought that wasn't visible. If I put this here... Does this count as a full block? It does. Can't put it here because you can see the edge of that. Okay, that's a bust. Let's have a little look for... Oh, gosh. The channel hopper is dreadful for being... not properly lit up. Alright, we won't do all of this today because I gotta go and get dinner soon. But we will at least pop these here. String? We're not just covering the whole channel hopper with string. Purple fog lights in the purple goop. Purple fog lights in the purple goop might be a good idea. Just for that specific bit. I bet we can get pretty clever with putting... A lot of this is actually not full solid blocks. More than I think we think. I'm not going to have enough bulbs to do this whole thing, but... So there could be something we do here where we do this. Hold on. Yeah, I think the slabs and stairs are safe. First off, for spawning. But also, if we were to just remove some of this... Like that. And then we would get to go in here. And then we were to like... Go up to where that is. And just like... Like, does that then fix the issue? I think light doesn't pass through unless I don't think it will work on these like these stiffer bits, like these upper bits, but the lower bits it would work because if you have two slabs like this and then a light in between them, the light gets through. Like here, maybe. We rebuild the whole thing as slabs. Okay, that's a bust. We'll have to come back to that idea. It can't pass through. It can if they're two slabs. It can. I swears it. Write it down on the list. Yeah. Because otherwise, where is this being lit from? There's no light block anywhere near here. That can't be doing all of that. It's all spawn proof, but the game doesn't recognize whether something is... The shader pack doesn't recognize... The resource pack doesn't mind if something is spawnable or not. It will still say it's not the right light level. I also don't know if all of this is spawn proof. Like that technically isn't a slab and so is scary. Whoa. Yeah, I know we don't have to hide it, but look, this one. And it only requires one spot that a creeper could spawn in. I'll have to figure it out. That's a job for another day. Let's go back to the thing. String. Blog, I say. Blog. Alright. Spawn proof. Okay, that's all I've got time for today. I will be live tomorrow. Maybe we'll do something different tomorrow. A different game. I'm not so sure. Oh, wait. It's Sci-Fi Saturdays tomorrow. For Doi. We have to do that. So we'll be doing that. With the wonderful Lemon Time. Okay. I will see you all tomorrow. Oh! The maze playing Dregs. I want to play Dregs. We're rated to main mazes. Okay. I'll have to do a lobby of that sometime soon. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.